Baton Rouge police choke a 13-year-old child. Here we go again. P-A-S-C-A-L. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Be sure to check out my merch. The link is down below, and join my Discord. Let's not forget that. Let's jump into this, man. Boy, oh boy, am I tired of this stuff. A video appears to show Baton Rouge police officer with his arm around a black teen, his arm around the neck of a black teen. He literally is choking this child out. We are going to look at the video, but let's check out this background story beforehand. The Baton Rouge Police Department is investigating an arrest captured on video Sunday that appears to show an officer wrapping his arm around the neck of a black teenager. Sharon Weston Broome, the mayor president of Baton Rouge, said in a statement that the incident involving a 13-year-old is a concerning encounter that warrants a prompt, transparent review. Okay? She and Baton Rouge Police Chief Murphy Paul have reviewed the footage, but a decision has not been made on disciplinary action for the officer seen in the footage, Broome said during a news conference. Don't worry, we will be looking at this video very shortly, but we need more background story. We need to thicken up this steak. We need to make this steak juicy. So, according to Paul, officers responded to a disturbance call Sunday and were able to de-escalate the situation. No arrests were made at the time. About an hour later, officers were called to the same location where they took two juveniles into custody, Paul said. One was charged with battery of a police officer, while another was released to a parent. I wonder which one that one was. Maybe that's the guy that's the poor kid in the video, I'm assuming. In the video shared on Twitter on Sunday, an officer appears to pin the 13-year-old to the ground with his arm around his neck as a crowd of onlookers urge him to get off the boy. Someone repeatedly yells, "You're choking him." Footage shows the officer loosen his grip before placing the child's hands behind his back. Okay? Now, the funny thing is, by the way, is that this whole situation was a case of mistaken identity. Or I guess they could say, poor kid matched the description. You know, this is the thing that we all as black men and women fear whenever we see a cop, whenever we see them pull up or anything of that sort, and they say, you matched the description. Most of the time, you're going to be in a headlock or a chokehold, or you're going to end up dead. Unfortunately, that's just how this just seems to be the breaks nowadays. Okay? Now, the Baton Rouge Police Union and Ron Haley, an attorney for the child's family, did not respond to requests for comment on Tuesday. Haley told The Advocate, the local newspaper, that the teen was released from juvenile detention Sunday night. He called for the authorities to release body cam footage, which Broome said would be made available to the family Monday. Okay. The mayor's office and police department were also seeking court permission to publicly release the body cam footage because the incident involves a minor, Paul said. I appreciate the swift response from Mayor Broome and the promises made by Chief Paul. However, too many times in our community, we see obvious police misconduct go unchecked and unpunished. This is from Chief Paul. This is from Haley, the attorney, Ron Haley. No unarmed child should be choked and manhandled by a police officer, Haley also said. And I couldn't agree more. Now, we got to check out this video. And before I open this up, I want you guys to see this. Baton Rouge police officer chokes a 13-year-old boy that was playing basketball in a case of mistaken identity while ignoring the desperate pleas from his family. Yeah, This is real. Let's take a look. So there it is, y'all. The very, very short video that we see here. But I do want to point something out here. Regardless if this cop has a strong choke hold around this kid's neck or not, there was other ways that this cop could have taken control of over the situation. Also, at the same time, this is the wrong dude. This is the wrong kid. This was mistaken identity. He was matching the description of something else. And now he's getting arrested. This kid is tiny. Look how tiny this kid is. This guy is a grown-ass man. Real talk. A grown-ass man. And this stuff is happening. And here we have a kid where it is mistaken identity. They say that he matched the description basically, which is, like I said a million times before, this is the dreaded final words that a lot of kids hear. A lot of black men hear. A lot of black kids hear is those famous dreaded last words of "you fit the description, therefore boom." And there you go. He's on the ground. Why are they on the ground? What happened that would cause him to throw the kid onto the ground to do that? This is a little kid. You don't think that this man has enough power to control that little kid? If that kid was being aggressive or trying to start a tussle, that kid is tiny. You could have easily handled this guy. If that was the case, if he needed to be handled. So this doesn't make any sense, y'all. Why this kid is being messed with like this makes no sense to me at all, period. Anyway, and this is the other thing too. I'm just so tired of saying things like the cops there needs to be some sort of reform within the cops. I don't want to say defund. Never will I say defund. Reform, restructure, find out new ways to approach things and handle situations. This is a 13-year-old child that, if I'm correct, because we don't have the full story yet, but if I'm correct, did not have a weapon on him, was not physically threatening the cop. So why does the cop throw the kid down to the ground? How does the kid end up on the ground and him with his arm around his neck in a chokehold? How? That's a question I'd love for that cop to answer. Those cops should definitely be put on some sort of suspension or something like that as they look into this stuff. And most definitely, I would love to see that body cam footage, because that will tell us the true truth of what's going on in this particular situation. Anyway, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on this video? What are your thoughts on this particular situation? Do you think the cops did everything they needed to do, or do you think this was excessive force? Comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and most definitely crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyways, time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.